This time we're going to be learning how to create an article in EPublisher. So if you click in your title bar to do a search, put in epublisher.net.au, you'll see here that Chrome has remembered that I've been there before, so I can simply press enter because up in the toolbar here, in the address bar, Chrome has remembered the address of epublisher.net.au. While I wait for it to load, if the way you think of EPublisher is that it is the mechanism that each of us as the journalist sends the information through to the editor, which is Nick or Tim or Mark at the moment. Now that EPublisher has loaded, we need to go to the top right hand corner and log in. You should have your login details. Because I'm using Chrome, then mine have already remembered, so I'm straight in. Now if you think about it, as journalists we need to create articles to send to our editor, just like you would in a real life paper. So if I click on create articles, I'm going to create an article for me to send through to our editor. So for the heading, this is where I might put in year 5. So I'm doing an article for year 5. I click on continue, which is saving that heading, and now the article heading is saved. I need to decide what my article is going to look like. Now most of us will start with a text block. So I click on text block, and this is where we put in the text that is to form the basis of our article, and we wait. It is a bit of a slow program, so waiting is a key element of using EPublisher. So now that we're up in the text element, you can put in a subheading if you want to. So you might want to put in there that this is going to be about the Kokoda excursion, or whatever subheading you want, or just leave it. You don't have to have a subheading. Then I can put in, this is where I type my newsletter information, etc, etc. Put in your information. If you want, you can be funky and play with bold and bullet points and those sorts of things, so I'll let you discover and explore that for yourself. Right, you've finished typing in the text that you want. You could copy and paste from Word if you wanted to. Go, yep, I'm ready, that's enough information. Now I'm going to save. So if I click save, I'm just saving the text element of my article, not the whole article, just the text element. So there's the text element saved. If I want, I could go back and edit that later. Then I go, right, I'm now going to add in an image, a couple of images. So I'm going to create a gallery to put in my image. So this is where you go. Click on Tile Gallery and wait. So you give your gallery a heading. So I might put in here that this is groups for the excursion, even though we haven't had it yet. So I click on select files, because first I've got to select the files that I want to include. Go to my pictures, just going to choose the first one that I come across, click on open, and once I've selected all the pictures that I want to form my gallery, so I might select a couple more, I go right on that one, then I might say, right, I want to add these in. So if I hold down shift as I select, it selects all 3 of these. Click on open, there's my files ready. So yep, these are all the ones that I want. I click on upload, and now I'm copying these files and putting them into EPublisher. So first I selected them, said these are the ones I want, and now I need to upload them into EPublisher. Okay, those files have now been uploaded, and shortly you'll see. Okay, you can see the files have been uploaded. I can see the 3 files here. If I want, I can click and drag to change the order that the files appear in the gallery, and I can put a little description. This is a description of what is happening in these photos. So you can add in whatever description you want that applies to you. Now you save, and you're just saving the gallery part of your article. So think of your article as being in segments. This is now the gallery segment. So here we have our text segment, and this is the gallery segment. If you wanted to add a video clip, likewise click that and add that information, a link to a website, those sorts of things. So now that I've done that, I can click on preview to preview what my article will look like and what will be seen the final one. So I see here's my heading, Year 5. It's already put my name in because of my login. There's my heading with more information, and there's our tiled gallery. So this is what it will look like. I can click on close. Now the last thing is, sometimes when you upload photos from your iPad, they might be turned around. If I go to my gallery and click on my gallery now that I've saved it, you'll see that now I come into an editing option. So I go into here and go, right, I want to edit this photo, so click on edit photo, and this is where you can flip the photo around. So I click on orientation, I can rotate the photo until it's the correct way up, or I can do a mirror image flip if I want the photo to be facing the opposite direction. So I go, yep, that's what I want, you beauty, click apply. There's plenty of other options there. You can have a play with what they all do. Press save, and then that photo's been updated eventually. That photo's been updated. I now save my gallery, and now I'm back to my article that includes text and a gallery. I go, right, that's everything, I'm finished. I'm going to save, and now that I've saved that, then my article is sitting there ready for the editor to see. I don't need to do anything to send it to them because it's sitting there. So if I click on create edit articles, I'll now see a list of the different articles I've created. So you can see that here I've got these two articles that I'd previously created that were used, so they've already gone in previous newsletters. I've got this one here that I've done for the latest newsletter that's ready to be used, and then the one we just created, which is in draft mode, sitting there ready for our editor to have a look at it and go, yes, that's what we want to do. If I want to make any changes, I just click on edit. So there you go. Now you know how to create an article and save it and add into your article text as well as images or video.